This is the reason why I'm gonna have 6+ figures. This is the reason why What's good, y'all? It's Kai. We back with another video. I told y'all I'm coming back consistent. I got some good videos for y'all. I got some good stories. All that. So today I got a story time for y'all. Grab your snacks, grab your girl, grab whatever you need to grab to be entertained and comfortable while I share this experience with you guys. All right. This story is something that changed my life, and I would call it a blessing in disguise. I wouldn't call it like the greatest thing ever, because it came with a whole lot of trouble and circumstances and just new obstacles. All right. So if you read the title of the video, then you may have an idea. So I'm about to just jump straight into it. All right. So I'm gonna share the video on the screen and kind of play it as the scenario is going on. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of the backstory. All right. So this was Super Bowl Sunday. I just moved to Virginia from New York. I'm originally from New York, born and raised. I left New York. I just needed a new start, you know, as we all do. So it's Super Bowl Sunday. I had a couple of friends over to watch the game. Mind you, keep this in mind, I bought a bottle of Henny that I did not open and I did not drink at all during that game. I just, you know, I had a little bit of relaxing and good snacks and munchies, if you get what I'm saying. All right. So we was chilling, watching the game. Boom. The game's over. My buddies go home, and it's me and my mom in the crib. So we was like, yo, let's go down the street to Wawa. If you know Wawa, then you know. You know what I'm saying? Wawa be having some good stuff for those late night munchie cravings and stuff. So we went to Wawa. So on the way to Wawa, I had a little clip, all right? I had a clip probably like, you know, half size or whatever. And it's literally down the street, like 2 to maybe 3 traffic lights, okay? So like a mile, if that. So in New York, I've been pulled over for weed before, and it was really just a slap on the wrist, you know what I mean? So I didn't think nothing of it. Like, that's just how we moved up there. So we go into Wawa, and you know what I mean? We hit the clip a few times. So we coming back from Wawa. We got some snacks. We chilling. And we're literally at the red light, about to turn into our apartment complex. Okay, and we could have waited till we got home. I don't know why not. I figured like whatever, we right here at the house. So we sparked the clip back up, and right as I'm turning, I see bloop bloop flashing lights. Right, so I'm like, oh shit. So a week or a few weeks prior to this, I had just got like my license. I had just got my taillight fixed and a few other things on the car. So I'm just like, what are they pulling me over for? Like, what is the reason? So, you know, I'm a little faded in the clouds or whatever. I try to spray and, you know, air out. And this is where everything goes wrong. All right, y'all. I told y'all I've been pulled over for having a friend in the car. You know what I'm saying? I've been pulled over for the smell. And from what I'm used to, it's always been a slap on the wrist. I've literally had cops tell me, go do this in the house. I'm looking for weight out here. I'm looking for big stuff. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. So the officer comes up to the window, and he is already very aggressive, and I don't know if he was a rookie or like, I don't know. I really don't be knowing what goes through these type of cops' minds, but he assumed he smelled alcohol in the car, or that I was drinking alcohol. Mind you, I told y'all in the beginning of the video, I only was munching and chilling. You know what I mean? We was in the clouds. So I'm looking at him like, what are you talking about? Alcohol. So it then becomes to a point to where he's mistaking me as a man, for one. I have my mother in the car with me, and he gets very aggressive. There's another officer on the passenger side with my mom. So the officer on my side swings my door open, pulls it open and swings the door open. So at the time was a lot of protest and stuff going on, or just, you know, we was all in our feelings about stuff. I'll admit that. So I'm trying to stand my ground. I know my rights. Get a woman officer if you want to detain me, da-da-da-da. And who knows if I was right or wrong for saying that, whatever. I just know from my experiences, he was taking this too far because, one, you mistaken a certain smell for alcohol, which it definitely was not. And two, you mistaken me for a man. So that's where I'm just like, okay, what is going on? Then he has the nerve to tell me my tail light is out. Okay, I just told you I got that done a few weeks ago. So I know he was lying about something. And then before things escalated, I pretty much stood in my seat. I put my feet on the outside of the car, and I was like, I will sit here and wait until you tell me why you need to detain me, why you need to search the car. He wasn't telling me any of that. So this is kind of when things escalated. I guess he must not have liked my response, but I've also been in that situation where the car has been searched and we have been explained why the car needs to be searched. Well, this mirror's broken. This is out of date. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, no problem. Search the car. You gave us why you have to search the car. This officer in this instance gave me no reason, and he had all of the clues that he thought he had right was all wrong. Like, I'm a female, and that's not alcohol you smell. That's vegetables. You know what I'm saying? So this is the video clip where I started recording, and I pretty much knew things was kind of about to escalate. So as he starts trying to pull on me to get me out the car, he's pulling on my arm and stuff, I reach for my phone to start recording. And the other officer's grabbing my mom out the car at this time. So what you're about to see now is what happened after I pretty much told him, why are you detaining me? Why are you searching the car? I just wanted answers. He had no answers. And this is what happened after he pulled on my arm to yank me out the car and I started recording. All right, I'm gonna pause it in between just to explain a few things. It's only 54 seconds long, so just bear with me. I'll probably rewind it a few times.
That's my daughter! If you don't get out, that is my... Stop! That is my... Stop! Get out! What the fuck is wrong with you?
So as you hear, that's my mom.
You pulling my hair? He's pulling my hair.
He's
pulling my hair right now.
She's saying that's my daughter because he was mistaking me as a man.
He has no right to be doing this. He has no right.
So pretty much we really... I knew what we was doing. I knew we was chiefing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm going off of my experiences with good officers and how they handle the situation and how they communicate with you and just keep it real. You feel me? Because I have nothing to hide. I don't sell drugs. I don't do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I carry a nice personal amount on me, and that's that. So I pretty much, I guess they would say, resisted because this isn't how I'm used to an officer handling a situation, you know, or mistaking what I have for something else or my gender. You feel me? So if you kind of get where I'm going, I felt a little violated, confused, afraid. Everything was, and then I had my mom in the car, so I personally thought I was doing the right thing at the time. But now looking back, as much as we don't want to listen to these people and as much as we feel what we're doing isn't that bad, or just listen to them, yo, because I really, once y'all see this whole video, I look at it like, okay, I'm mixed. I'm black and white. I'm a light descent, you know what I mean? I'm very light for a mixed person, but I just felt I had my dreads at the time, and I just feel if I was a shade darker, you already mistaken me for a man. You know what I'm saying? If this was the summertime when I had my tan and I was a shade darker, like, would he have pulled out something different on me? You know, or if my mom wasn't a white woman, would he have pulled out something different than what he did? And you're gonna see what I'm talking about as we go on.
You pulling my hair? You pulling my hair? He's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair right now. He's pulling my hair right now.
So he was literally, he literally took a chunk of my locks that I had at the time, and he was literally grabbing my hair because I was pulling my arm away from him when he was pulling on me. So he felt he couldn't get my arm, so he literally pulled my hair. He pulled anything he could get. And
He's pulling my hair right now. He has no right to be doing this. He has no right.
And that's where he maced me. So this is where I was just like, bro, what is going on over some vegetables that you mistaken for alcohol? Okay, and this is where it just gets me confused. If you're not a drinker or you're not a vegetable person, then all due respect to you, I understand. But if you are, you know the smell of the two is completely different. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel this went completely left. I feel the communication could have been a lot more just real between myself and the officer. Because on top of before all this happened, when him and his officer came, you know, to each of our sides, I asked him, you know, why are we being pulled over? That's my first question. I always apologize and ask, why are we being pulled over? And he didn't have an answer for me until after all of this and 10 other cop cars pulled up. And that's when they was like, you know, your tail light. And come to find out, it was my license plate light. It wasn't my brake light, my tail light. It wasn't any of that. It was one of the two license plate lights, and my license plate was still visible at that. So it literally could have just been a simple warning. It literally could have just been, you know, it could have been so simple. We were right outside of our apartment complex, so I literally could have parked the car. It could have been so much easier than this, you know. So I'm gonna just run this back and just let y'all watch the whole thing and just let y'all comment down below if you felt I was wrong. Please let me know, and you know, something that I could learn on, you know, to never let this happen again. And mind you, I haven't been in trouble in 7.5 years, and I'm praying to continue on that slate. And this right here affected my whole life, and I'll get into that once I let y'all watch this whole video. Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all watch it fully through without me talking.
That's my daughter! You don't get out. That is my... Stop! Stop! Get out!
What the fuck is wrong with you? You pulling my hair? You pulling my hair? He's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair right now. He's pulling my hair right now. He's pulling my hair right now.
Get out!
He has no right to be doing this. He has no... Oh my God! That's my fucking daughter!
That's on the whole radio. Get out! Get out! I'm gonna spray you again! Put your hands behind your back! Put them behind your back!
Why are you doing this? You have no right. I'm a third class person. You have no right to be doing this right now.
No,
You know that, right? I'm recording you right now. You know that, right?
I'm gonna pepper spray you again.
You are listening.
Now come back here. Come back here. Come back.
You don't need to be doing this right now.
Come back here.
Alright, so this was a 13-minute video, and I've searched so long for this video. It got deleted somehow, So I only had this 54 seconds, and this is, I think, what I sent to the courts that did not get used in court. But in part of this video, I threw it up on the dash, and there was a part of it you could hear as he was cuffing me up. He was pushing me up against the car, and he was just like, "You keep acting like a man, I'm gonna treat you like a man," you know? And I hear right here, he was like, "I smell dope in the car," but it was like, all right, y'all. So I had finished this video, and then the camera had cut out on me. So I'm gonna try to sum this up. Pretty much, he said he smelled dope in the car, but he came up to the window and told me, hey, he had smelled alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So, and I honestly, how this has affected me over the last 7.5 years, as far as mentally and just trying to live and work, you know what I'm saying? So I will tell you this though, this is a blessing in disguise, because this has taught me to get my act together mentally, and this opened doors for me to work for myself. If this didn't happen, I would still be going from job to all these companies, you know what I'm saying? So I will tell you this, because of this, I'm manifesting this now. So from 6 months to a year or whatever the case is, just know, because of this is the reason why I'm gonna have 6+ figures. This is the reason why I'm gonna be big on YouTube. This is the reason why my businesses are gonna blow. I'm just letting you know that. So thank you. Thank you to the jobs that denied me. Thank you to the jobs that lied to me, that didn't answer my calls. Thank you to all of y'all, because y'all created this opportunity. Watch me blow, all right? And y'all gonna learn from that to stop doing people nasty, because everybody you do nasty is gonna progress, and you're gonna be in the same spot. So with that being said, don't let bad situation or experience put you in the mindset of this is it. It's not it. It's a test, and you need to figure out what's being tested. Is it your patience? Is it your emotions? Is it your skills? Is it your work ethic? Is it how you treat people in your relationships? That's what you need to figure out. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned from this to not let my emotions control my reactions, and that I am better than what I thought I was. You know, I've learned to love myself more and appreciate myself and appreciate life. And you be like, dang, how did this open your mind to all of that in 7 years? Listen, bruh, I couldn't get jobs. I couldn't live where I wanted to live. You know what I mean? So imagine that struggle. That would drive anybody crazy, you know what I mean? So it was like I had to get something right, and that's where I think a lot of people will clown me. Oh, well, you should have did this to get money. You should have did that to get money. I've learned the money don't need to come first. You need to get your mind right first. You could have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your mind right and you don't have the right intentions for that money, it's not gonna last you, and then you're gonna be back to square one, stress, struggle, and beating yourself up. So you gotta learn to be happy without before you could be happy with. And that's my message, pretty much. Don't let none of these things get you down. Keep going, keep pushing. It's only gonna get better, and at the end, you get to look at the ones who did you wrong and be like, yeah, look at you, still in the same spot. Ugly. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You gotta big yourself up. It's okay to be a little cocky. It's okay to be a little selfish, you know what I mean? But don't let it hurt others, you know? So that's my message to y'all. I had more recorded, but the video had cut out on me, so I apologize. But that's really what it is. I just wanted to use this video as a way of motivation. There's people out there who think I'm just this positive person and all this, but a lot of people don't know I went through this, and a lot of people who know I went through this don't know how it affected me mentally. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all for sticking around and watching this, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Peace.